When I joined the aerospace team at my university, I honestly had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew I loved aerospace. Designing and building things, taking an idea, turning it into metal, code, or movement.
If someone had told me a few years ago that I would lead a project that would send a robot to the Nevada desert, I probably wouldn't have believed it. I knew I wanted to do something meaningful, something that could prove that even from a small country, we could build something that can take off. That's how our mission for ALICE 2024 began. Before we started building, there was a lot of studying. My team and I spent months learning about sensors, mechanics, flight systems, and all the challenges of designing something that could survive a rocket launch and land safely in the desert. As a team leader, I also had to help the team prepare presentations and defend our idea in front of a panel of professors. I was nervous, but I truly believed in our missions. We weren't just building a rover, we were proving what Costa Rican students were capable of. When our idea was finally accepted, the real adventure began. The rover Roberto was born. We designed, printed, assembled, and tested everything ourselves, from aluminum plates to 3D printed wheels. There were nights when we stayed in the lab until very late. Sometimes things broke and we had to start over. Sometimes the code didn't work or the electronics failed. But each mistake made us better. And then came the desert. Nothing could have prepared us for Black Rock, Nevada. The sun got everywhere, in our clothes, our food, even inside the equipment. Sandstorms appeared out of nowhere, and we had to protect our hardware with our own hands. We didn't have all the tools we had back home. There were no labs or proper benches. When something broke, we fixed it on the ground using whatever we had. Those moments were hard, but they also made us stronger. We learned to adapt, to improvise, and to trust each other. Every screw, every repair, every drop of sweat was worth it. At night, everything changed. When the desert went quiet, we could see thousands of stars, and even the Milky Way. There was no internet, no noise, just us and the sky. We sat together around our equipment, talking for hours about life, about problems, about our dreams, about how far we'd come from those classrooms in Costa Rica. Those conversations felt just as important as the mission itself. So, this year, we decided to try again, this time with a rescue drone. We made the same process all over again, but also making the changes we learned from our mistakes from last year. We also had stressful nights and broken parts, but now we were a stronger team.
As a leader, I felt proud. Not because everything worked perfectly, but because we faced every problem together. We built, broke, fixed, and kept going. We made something real, something that carried our effort, our creativity, and our belief that we belonged in that desert. The desert taught me that leadership isn't just about being in charge. It's about being there when things get hard, keeping the team together, and believing in them even when you're exhausted. It taught me that engineering isn't just about numbers and machines. It's about people and resilience and the ability to keep creating even when everything seems against you.
Back to those nights under the stars, I understand why I love aerospace. It's not only about rockets or drones. It's about turning imagination into reality, testing limits, and finding beauty in the process, even in the middle of the desert. And every time I look up at the sky, I remember that little girl who dreamed about touching the stars. And now, I know she's getting closer.